Gav, thanks for joining us again for the next in this sort of series of Chairman's Chats. So thank you for doing this.
You're welcome.
So, end of the season, we stayed up. That was the objective achieved. Probably maybe not what we had right at the beginning of the season, but we're there. We've preserved our status and we go again in the summer.
Yeah.
What are your reflections on the season?
Well, I think, as you say, after the start we had very high hopes of being in the playoffs, and that petered away, and you know, these things happen. We had a lot of injuries and just one or two bad decisions didn't help, and a little bit of bad form, of course, which can always happen with any team. So I suppose we're happy to stay up in the end, particularly after that run where we kind of let 6, 5 and 4 in, or 6, 4 and 5 as it was. I think after that run we were a little bit concerned, but we got through it. You know, the change in the dugout kind of gave us that new manager bounce. The win at League Town was really important to us, and to back that up against Trafford, you made us safe as we know, and last week just a case of playing out the fixture against Ramsbottom. So yeah, we had a good cup run as well. We were pleased with the cup run. You know, there's been some good performances. We beat Clitheroe here. That was a really good game. You know, they were fourth at the time. Played really well against Macclesfield, although we lost in the end. Again, Leek, you know, that was a great performance from us. We've not had much luck at Leek over the last few years, and you know, they were second. So yeah, we're pleased to stay up in the end, and looking for a better season next time, as every club is.
Well, that's a little bit what you're saying there about beating two of the very top sides who are up there in the playoffs. They'll be playing, they'll be playing later tonight, as it turns out, but
yes,
not when this goes out. But shows that consistency then, that's the thing that you need, isn't it? You could show that we can beat the best, but it's trying to make sure we're churning out that sort of level 7 out of 10s almost each week, so we get those results against teams that maybe we should be more expected to do better against, perhaps.
Yeah, and I think we perhaps struggled a bit at home this time, and we can't quite put his finger on why that is. But his home form seemed to be patchier than his away form, seemed to do a bit better on the road. You know, that's normally the opposite way around, so I don't know how we've ended up with that, but you know, yeah, we played well against some of the top sides, which shows what we are capable of. I think it's like you say, just those scrappier games we seem not to come on the right side of them. But look, we got the points to stay up, and you know, we go again next year. It quickly comes around.
I'm sure it will. So that's in April, but as you say, pre-season will sort of kick in from sort of June, July, I guess, before the season kicks in again in August. But let's just reflect on things that are happening away from the first team pitch, if you like. And the big thing, of course, is the construction of the 3G pitch, which is very close to being ready. So tell us where we're up to on that now.
I'll make sure I get the right month when I tell you the expected completion.
If you could, that'd be great.
I nearly struggled with that when we did that announcement. We've got a couple of weeks to run. We're expected to complete on the 19th of May, and we're going to do an opening 10th and 11th of June. So very close indeed. We're going to have a big event where we get all the kids teams down playing games, real big open event, all the dignitaries from Staffordshire FA, Football Foundation, the sponsors, you guys hopefully, local radio down, and have a real good day of it, just to give it a grand opening. So yeah, not far off. They've done a great job, and it's quickly gone from that February muddy field that we stood in not so long ago.
And it must be a very proud, well, we're not quite there yet, but it won't be long, but that's going to be such a special occasion, isn't it? Because it's taken a while to get there, and this is the realisation of a dream almost.
I think the bit now is the floodlights are up. They've started to put the carpet down, the walkways in. You can kind of see the frame of it now, whereas when they first started, it was just a muddy field, where they'd just taken a load of soil off. So you can see the actual framework now, so you can start to sort of visualise what it is, and sort of start to get excited about what opportunities it's going to bring as well.
So mark the card, 10th and 11th of June.
Yeah.
For that, so obviously that's going to be a fantastic weekend.
That'll be brilliant. Just hope the weather keeps right for us.
Well, we can't pre-book that, unfortunately, but well, fingers crossed that it all works out well. So, Gav, thank you very much for your time.
You're more than welcome.
Cheers.